Como esta, friends? I'm Colonel Failure, and you're watching the Mad Games Tycoon Part 2. I've been fiddling with buttons. Like turn your attention to the top right of your screens. Thank you very much. No, you see, because you can filter a little bit, right? That's all that's going on there. So I filtered down to get Boot Manager up. Because it's in a queue. It's waiting to be released. Now, we've been talking already about releasing it in September, and I went, hang on, I have an idea. And the idea in question is we will self-distribute this bad boy, but it's August. We will self-distribute this back. Pay attention. And, yeah, when's it coming out? You can go 20 weeks out. Oh, that's fun. All right, well, I mean, that was worth knowing. But I was going to go 6 weeks out. Let's hype them pre-orders. Hype them one time. Okay, right, well, hyping them is what's going on. I think it could be a monster, but I don't know for sure. Anyway, it's received a 6 rating. What's the review score? It's an 88. I don't know off the top of my head, but that might be the best Boot Manager ever made in terms of review score. The gameplay's still lacking. Yes, because I can't tune it. I can't tune the gameplay without further, getting stuck into the cheat systems in the game, and I don't want to do that. So we'll leave that rolling, and I'll keep an eye on it. And there's a fighting chance I'll remember to print the copies beforehand, but I mean, let's not kid ourselves. It's not 100% likely. Now then, the question becomes, what do I do with Shadow Tavern? That's what the question has just become, right? Because we're hanging in there, in terms of subscribers, and it's still selling through quite strongly. But it's 84 million quid in the hole. Every expansion pack sells fine, but what it doesn't do is make an absolute slam dunk kind of profit. The first one has dropped now. We've got 100,000 copies still in the flipping warehouse, and it's not going to sell anymore because there's 2 expansions on sale at the same time. That's horrendous. It's horrendous. Yeah, that just did 75,000 this week. Yeah, I know, but that's because it's based off the install base. 8,500 initial pre-orders for the Voo Boys big hitting franchise Boot Manager. We've got some top choice stuff that's selling through at the moment, but that could just keep doing it. Now, I'm pausing again because this is silly. You can't have a team just sat around doing nothing. Well, what are you going to do? The excitement conveyor. Yeah, stick out another free upgrade. Yeah, I know. I don't want to. I know. Yeah, free update, please. Yeah, just for what? Well, what do you think it's for, you clown? It's for Shadow Tav. And we pump it one time. There you go. Go on, get it rolling. Stick it on auto. Every one of these cost me 7.5 million quid. Yeah, at some point you're going to have to stop doing that, Yeah, but not today. Oh, no. Not today. No, Fruity Justice is dropping out of the top 10. Fine. It's already doing what it needs to do. The 1XX is in dev. It's not going to be in dev for very long. But I have hit a concern. And the concern is, when I release the 1XX, the X1 is done, right? The 1X, beg your pardon. I can't even remember my own naming conventions. The 1X is done at that point. Yeah. Right? Shadow Tavern's on the 1X. Yeah. What you going to do about that? I don't know. 30,000 pre-orders for Boot Manager. All right. Well, with 2 weeks to go, I'll things and stuff. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. Minor Tourism, the cruise is out of stock. Yeah. How many was it selling? 1,500. Been on sale 43 weeks. Christmas gifting window coming right up. Okay. Print some more. Yeah. Produce game. How many do you think it's going to do? Well, it's not going to do 200,000. No. It's not going to make a profit. No. Yeah. You've got a lot of stuff on sale at the moment. Yeah, but it's all rubbish. apart from the good stuff. Oh yeah, no. The good stuff's great. There you are. Now, shut your noise. Right, standard edition of Mino Tourism the Cruise. It's been on sale. I know it's going to have, let's say, 17 more weeks. Yeah, at 1,000 a week, 17,000 copies. All right, we are going to go for 18,000. No, let's go. Let's go 15,000 copies, and hope we don't have any left over. All right, now you're going to start printing boot. Not until the end of this week. Speaking of which, where are my numbskulls? Here you go. All right, clowns. Do me game. Yeah. Boot Menage. Yeah. TV ads, please. Slap them out there. We've spent an absolute pigging fortune on it. Chucking another million that way as well is no bad thing. An awful lot of financing just paid out. Monosoft has developed Fallen Academy 4 for the One X. Little do they know. Lucas Games are doing Crazy Mansion 2 for the X1X. Nice. And then Take 3 have done 3T Baseball for the X1X. Oh, good baseball franchise going on there. Yeah. Minotourism sold through about a third of the stock that I just printed for it. I doubt very much it's going to suddenly surge in terms of sales. But the old Christmas gifting window being around the corner, who knows? 46,000 boot managers wanted. Yeah. What are you going to actually print? It's got to do 500,000. Okay, right. Okay, yeah. Boot, yeah. 500k, please. Yeah. Okay, and then 10k of those and 10k of these. Yeah, that's not muck about. Press the buttons. Okay, good. It's going to take it a while to print those. Well, I'm giving it 2 weeks. It'll be fine. There'll be numbers. Shadow Tavern has just had an update done. It hasn't done an awful lot for the sales numbers. Only 66,000 units left in stock. We're going to clear those. Oh, crikey, look at all of this lot. Unisoft has done Night and Magic 4. Yeah, for the One X. Cool. Disc Project has done Laser Crisis 3 on the X1X. This is all good news. And Thalen Software has done Super Frogs and Bunnies 4 for the X1X. Right. Now, I'm sure there's games. Yeah. Own games isn't going to cut it. I want everybody's games. I want to know platforms. Maybe if we go platforms and we find one of mine. Try the One X because it's been out for longer. All right. Talk to it. No, is that it? Is that all the information you can give me? I want to see what the top selling games on that console are. Right? All time. That shouldn't be too hard, right? You wouldn't have thought that would be too hard. I don't know. How would you go about doing that? Right. Well, it wasn't on the consoles. Maybe it's on the charts. Best-selling best games of all time, maybe? Press reviews, all genres. No. Genres, press reviews, no. Okay. Oh, where am I in this chart? Conquest Corporation 3 came in at number 22 on the chart. Okay. Boot 2000 came in at 42. 2008 came in at 49. CNC Tombstone Surprise in at 62. Yeah, we're not threatening. We haven't had a 90 rated game yet. I'm just saying it's something we've never done. All-time charts. All-time charts. Can I sort this by console? No. Why not? I don't know. However, let's go. Yeah, no, keep going. Right, Minotourism is still number one for us, 1.56 million. However, Shadow Tavern is now 1.48 million. But Shadow Tavern, see, look, it and Opinion is Law is, they're both absolutely singing along there. Speaking of which, how are you doing for stock? 18,000. Okay, you're about done, aren't you? Yep, you're not going to break 1.5 million. More's the shame, but that's okay. We'll live. And then Track is our fourth entry at 118. Gracious. Yeah. That said, Track Faster did 400,000. Okay. Track Further, 500. Anathema Magenta did 500. Shadow Tav, the lock-in, did 900. Fruity Justice has done 1 and a bit million. Yes. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's based off the core people whatnot effort thingamajigs, isn't it? Track is the 3rd best-selling budget game of all time. That's a bit of a dubious kind of effort, though, isn't it? Yeah, it is. No. All right. Okay. Well, look. Let's make ourselves an absolute humdinger of a free-to-play game. Let's stop Shadow Tavern just hemorrhaging money all over the joint and do that. Minotourism's definitely going to need more stock. It did 3.5k this week. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. I mean, anything that drags it ever closer to profitability is fine by me. Stick another 10 out there. Yeah. Go. All right. Boot Manager still hasn't quite printed enough. It's got 240,000. If we sell through 240k in the first week, it'll be a ruddy miracle. We've got 70,000 ordered. Oh, wow. Yeah. Here we go. 118,000 sales first week. That's number 1 in the charts for Boot Manager. Yes, sir. That's my Boot Manager. No, sir, I don't mean it isn't my fruit manager. That's because I was starting to think about Shadow Tab and Fruity. Right. Okay, put that away as well. Okay. And just concentrate on the big things right now. Fruity. It's got 10,000 on order. Okay, well, how many do you want to do? It's only been out 12 weeks. Yeah, all right, do another 100k. All right. Fruity. Yeah. Do a ton. Thank you. Go. Super. Right, as soon as Shadow Tavern's team have finished their works here, we shall switch them onto a free-to-play game. Meanwhile, the Thinkers aren't at the moment. There's some hardware options. Okay, well, you might as well nail them. There's two Tech 6s in there, but we haven't got Tech 6. Someone asked last time, am I going to wait for Tech 6? No, because we haven't got Tech 6 across the board. Right? You might as well automate that. Gone are the days where I will manual it all the time. Boot Manager immediately drops to number 9. Well, that's a pity. Yeah. Well, that was your pre-orders, though. This is why companies do pre-order, because it means your first week sales can go absolutely berserk. Yeah. And it looks really good in the charts. Yeah. We did 50,000 fruits this week, you know. Yeah, if we do it again next week, I'll print off some more. Wait for it. It's done 34,000. He's still going to need some more. But Your Opinion is Worthless has just picked up some audio bonuses. That's pleasing. Yeah. Fruity Tavs needs more. Yeah. 80,000 boot managers. It's moved back up a place in the chart, back to number 8. Now you're talking. Right. Shadow Tav. Fruity. Yeah. How much do you want to do? How much the core game sold? Look at a number. No, it hasn't got the actual number in it. All right, hover over it. It's almost spent 100 million on it now. Yes, and the Game Station is no longer on sale, and then the One X is going to no longer be on sale. Oh dear me. Yeah, you've torpedoed this to death. At least it's on the PC. That's one thing that we can go, whew, well, that's something. Right, yeah. Units sold, 1.5 million. Okay. Oh, just do another 100,000 and be happy with your life. Yeah, right. You lot, stop spending my money. Cancel it. Yeah, give me the money back. Right, time to develop a new game. And it's going to be do we spin off or do we go new? We go new. Okay, it's a new PC and console game. Gil Rombert is chomping at the bit to lead the development on this, but I'm giving it back to Clive Goldmouth, which means, Clive, you're on it. Which means it's going to need to be a really good free-to-play game. Let's put it down in the double A's. Okay. What platforms are you putting it out on? Oh dear. Yeah, I know, exactly. It's F2P, yeah. Something for the kiddies. Something for the kiddies. You sure you're not putting it on telephones? It's something for everybody. Fine. Okay. Yeah. Now we need a good genre mix. Interactive movies and science are currently unpopular. Fighting and motorsports are popular. Speaking of which, I should check in on Geiger and see if it's about ready to pop. Yeah. Main thing is probably, I would say, oh, hold on, what's all this about? Tell me this. The genres of your most recently published games. Your specialist, if you use the same genre too often, your fans will get bored, unless it's a simulator. Okay. Worth knowing. Yeah, we're never going to do a platform game. We've done some puzzle games, but against my protestation. Yeah, RPG. Could do an RPG. Yeah, could do a third-person shooter. All right, I'm into it. It is a third-person shooter. Then the subgenre is going to be first-person shooter. It's an interesting mix. Yeah. Right. Right. No, hold on. Third-person shooter plus RTS. That's a heady flipping combo. Yeah, it really is. So I'm making Battlezone, effectively. But it's not going to be Battlezone. We need something tasteful from the topics list. Yeah. I was thinking of going conspiracies, but then I changed my mind because it might be a bit too edgy. Nobody might be able to handle it. We're going police. Yeah, I know. And it's a real-time strategy. So this is actually going to be relatively serious. No, police, companies. No, because that's just RoboCop. Oh, God, yeah, of course it is. We've already done that with RoboNarc. No, you can't go RoboCop. Police and helicopters. Yeah. Oh, because what I'm thinking, right, is that there's you play it multiplayer. There's a real-time strategy element to it where you are deploying police units out there to go and deal with stuff, and they then deal with stuff, and you get points awarded and removed, and you earn prestige and all of that kind of caper by doing a good job as a police officer. Unless they want a heavy-handed job, in which case you get bigger points for, quashing an uprising. And you can have it done in a dystopian future country. It's science fiction, isn't it? After a fashion, yes. But science fiction isn't a genre. Flipping is. No. They've broken it down into spaceships and all that kind of... What if it was on Space Station? Oh, you are the Space Station Police Force Squad. Okay, yeah. You're not allowed to use the word justice. You use it all the dang time. Right, Space Station. See, where I'm going here is Lawbit. Right, because it's the law in orbit. It's an absolutely awful title. And we're running with it. Have I got a license in hand that might work for this? Third person. No, they hate shooters. Okay, right. No, you haven't got a license on hand that will work for this one. Well, we won't bother them. All right, moving on. Yeah. On the chimp. Yeah, put it on the chimp. All right, main platform is going to be the X to the 1X. Right. Secondary platform is going to be the 1 to the XX. Tertiary is going to be the Y box. And quaternary is going to be the personal computer war. Okay. That gives us a reasonable amount of depth. It keeps us on Tech 5, which is absolutely fine. There's 100 million Y boxes out there, which is pretty good. I'm hoping the 1XX does better than that. I'm hoping. Strangely few PCs in circulation. Well, where are we? 2007? Yeah. PC uptick is just starting because Steam's just starting to grab the attention of people. Steam's been out for a couple of years, but it hasn't yet become the dominant force that it will go on to be. So, give it time and justice. Right, it is, well, the game length, let's go flipping at epic length. Yeah. Depth, it's free to play. Beginner friendliness, yes, please. Yeah, it's got to be friendly to beginners. Innovation, yeah, we can ease that off a bit. The story, we can ease that. It's a third-person shooter, first and foremost. I'm with you. I'm with you. Character design, yep. I've got to sell some costumes. Level design we can drop as well. Leave mission design more or less in the middle. It's a bit more min-maxy than I would have liked, but it'll do. You could call it Lawbit Space Cops. No, you could call it Lawbit Space Cops. I'm going to leave it alone. We'll keep it easy so that people can get into it readily. Whap that right up. Yeah, this will drag down a smidge, and this we will drag down a smidge, and then we'll invest a little bit more in the graphics. If it's incredibly pretty, then numbskulls will play it. Yeah, lose a point off game length. Yeah, stick it into depth. There you are. All right. Okay, what features would you like? Flipping tons. Go on, tell me. Flipping tons. Okay, right. Well, then I'm going to need to make some adjustments. You're not allowed to cheat. Good. All right. Okay. It's going well so far. Controller support is necessary. Flight sticks you don't need. Yeah. Easter eggs don't need. Okay. Interactive story. Yeah, probably. No, you don't need it. Okay. I've got to get rid of 16 in total, so we're going to have to be fairly ruthless. In-app purchases. It's a free-to-play game. How else am I going to make any flipping money? Are you people mad? Yeah, I'm not doing it just for funsies. It takes 500 points off gameplay immediately. That's a very cynical thing to do from a developmental aspect, though. In-app purchases are not inherently bad, especially in a free-to-play game. That's your own personal opinion bleeding through there. No local high scores. They're not the end of the world. You've got to let people know motion controllers are for kids, and they don't need that. Pause? No. It's live only. Password saves are gone. 9 more to kill. Quick time events, nobody likes them. Rewind function, no. Social media integration, yes. Join my farm in Spaceville. Yes, that's it. I mean, that's essential. Stuff with VR. How I've got 5 stars in VR helmet is anybody's guess. It's not the kind of thing that I'd normally do. No split screen. It's essential. All right. Split screen is saved then. Save games. It adds 30 points to gameplay and techno. Well, I mean, I'll just get past that then. 5 more to get rid of. Photo modes. They love photo mode. All right. We'll keep it. Just multiple endings. It doesn't have an ending. Great. Okay, yeah. Keep going. Any more yellows to play with? Right, checkpoints we'll just have to do away with. And probably arcade joysticks. Yeah, let's get rid of those. And 2 more. 2 more. Adjustable HUD. Oh, that's a shame. People like having an adjustable HUD. What about Chiefs? Yeah, dump Chiefs. No one's gonna like that. Well, I've not got a lot of choices left. Yeah, and cutscenes. Dearie me. Yeah, I had to make some sacrifices. What are we going to need? All of the above. Yeah, there you go. Maximum unpopularity of the business model. Well, because it's got to have it. It's free. It's free to play. It's not a charity. It's not a giveaway. It's not something that I just kind of, out of the goodness of my own heart. Yeah. All right, let's have it. All right, we're rolling. Yeah, now then, how are the Brutal Pain Racers coming along? Because I want that out for Crimbo. It's October the 1st. Yeah, okay. Well, given that it's October the 1st, it's got a fighting chance of being out for Crimbo. Yeah, how are the bugs? They're all good. Okay, right. You stop doing that. You start doing bug fixing on Lawbit. That's what you're for. Hold on. Your opinion is worthless. Yeah. Start working on that. That's our launch title alongside the 1XX. Shadow Tav is out of copies. Weren't you making a mental note to re-up a Shadow Tav? I can't answer that without a lawyer presence. Well, all right. Yeah, Shad. Yeah. How many are you going to print? Do me another 500,000. That's a bit much. No, it's not, because we're going to need those kind of numbers in order to... We're never going to make the money back. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're never going to make the money back. Yeah. Interest subscriptions. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. It's made 60 million quid. We've sold 60 million quid's worth of stuff, which means effectively I've spent 150 million on it. Boot Manager is at number 2 in the chart. It has surged. Whoo! 96,000 in a week. It's just on another 90,000 week. Boot Manager's absolutely screaming along. Well, that's heartening. It is heartening. Yes, pronouncing every letter in full. I am doing. Anyway, look, there you go. That's going to wrap it up for now, because the Christmas gifting window's coming up, and I feel like that's the best place to start a new episode. So we'll do that, where we'll be launching Geiger's Brutal Fame Price, all of those things, yeah, and possibly others. I've been Colonel Failure. Activision has just developed Tim Hawk's Elite Skater 2 on the One X. You know, I'm going to torpedo that pretty soon, because the Vuvutron's at 92.3 now. Oh, boy. Yeah. Oh, boy. And we've got to get it out quickly, because doing so will give us a real jump on the console marketplace. A real jump, you say. The other option is we develop more games for it and go out with a 3-pack of original titles. You're going to lose money on every single one of them. I've got more money than God, so why should I care about these things? Answers on a postcard. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Cheerio!